Hey guys, a quick update here. Reddit user MegamanExe4 uncovered what appears to be much of the new content for the House of Wolves expansion. We already outlined all of this content in a previous article, but now we finally have images of the new weapons and armor. There's a lot of really interesting weapons in there, and some pretty cool armor pieces for various classes. If you notice though, the attack values start at 300 and the armor's light values start at 30. This is most likely the new base stat for weapons and armor. And while this isn't mentioned anywhere in the post, if we're to go off these weapons and armor's base stat values, we can assume that the new strike will be level 32. Finally, while this isn't confirmed according to MegamanExe4, May 19th is the date that House of Wolves is set to release. This is much later than the previously mentioned March 10th date. Hopefully this means Bungie will be taking their time with the expansion to ensure that it's fixed a lot of the previous issues that the Dark Below had. Now would also be a good time to tell you guys about Bungie's admitted loot mistakes. We created an article about this about a week ago, but in case you didn't see that, in a post on NeoGAF, Luke Smith announced that Bungie recognized their mistakes with the Dark Below. He specifically cited post-DLC vendor gear invalidating Vault of Glass gear and exotics losing their perks after being upgraded. These mistakes will not be repeated, promises Smith. He goes on to say that although the team was happy with the increased drop rate for gear in Crota's End, putting a rest to the Forever 29 limbo that some players experience in Vault of Glass, they've recognized that earning Radiant materials has become a barrier between players equipping their new raid gear. It appears that Bungie will be experimenting with other systems for gear acquisition and leveling for the next expansion. They go on to say, "We're not intending to adjust the shard economy for this tier. We don't want to invalidate player efforts again, but removing the barrier between that new drop you're excited to get and actually being able to equip it as a member of your arsenal are something we will do going forward." Smith says that Bungie's goals for armor in Crota's End was to drop it at a higher frequency so that it was less difficult to obtain light level 32 than it was with level 30. The team also wanted more variability of perks and stats so that even if leveling up was easier, players would have deeper customization options to explore in finding their perfect build. The problem with this is being the aforementioned shard economy. Luke Smith goes on to say that Bungie's philosophy about rewards and loot will continue to evolve as we see how players play and react. What do you guys think about this? What could they do to improve the House of Wolves loot system? Were you guys looking forward to re-leveling your exotics when House of Wolves came out? No, I really wasn't either. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been Patrick Casey with PlanetDestiny.